People, what's going on? This is your girl Vanessa Smilez, and we are live on the Smile 69 Network show, and we are going to get into some things, okay? And I need everybody to toast up on this Monday, okay? We're going to be celebrating some great stuff, and we are going to be tackling a very, very interesting topic. Today's show is called Color Me Bad, inspired by the topic involving sexual colorism. Yes, the fuck I said it. The red niggas versus the black niggas versus the purple niggas and the green niggas, yes. And even if you're not a nigga and you got some color in you, we talking about your nigga ass too. So here we go. Let me just introduce my special co-host on the show. We have Priscinda and Miss Beauty Doll, and then also Solo Charm in the building. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, baby, what's up? Cheers.
You was sounding like me for a second. She was like the purple niggas, the blue niggas. Brown niggas, red niggas, like
it's
damn.
niggas. It's
I've been
niggas.
off on Vanessa too long.
Well, all different colored niggas exist. A V $1 million smiles. That's what I'm talking about. Let's put that into existence, right? $3 million smiles. What's going on, Kelso? And Laurville in the league says in the gym, but we'll catch the reply. Yes, Laurville, stay in the gym, stay healthy, stay fit, take care of yourself. This rebroadcast will be available. Get it right, get it tight. What were we talking about yesterday on Sippy Cup Sunday from the Grown Man Show, Priscilla? Cheers. Yes, cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Yes.
I'm empty. Seltzer water.
It's something in there. What they say? Look at the glass half full, not half empty.
It's empty. There ain't shit in here.
Let me go get my you on it today, baby.
I'm trying to be a little bit. So we talked about the idea of colorism because we've all experienced we've already all experienced in some way, shape, or form an experience with colorism, maybe being identified as a colorist or being on the receiving end of a colorist moment or situation, or know someone who has. And I feel like when we talk about colorism, people always refer to the racism and the violence and the stuff that happens from that. And that's huge. That's a huge side. But the liberal side, the lighter side to colorism is a huge sexual aspect that exists throughout our history, and even now, that I always feel like is, it's visible, but nobody wants to talk about it because nobody wants to seem like they're, dampening it.
Because everybody's scared that they're going to be sort of targeted or labeled a certain way, when all we need to do is tell the truth about color and race.
The funny thing, everybody makes a joke of it. Like, I've always been telling people that's dark skin, that's bougie, like, oh, you act like a light skinned nigga today. But it's sad, but it's really the stereotypes kind of go with some of the personality traits at times.
I feel like everybody's being too fucking serious. Like,
me too.
Be able to joke and laugh like that. The girl, they used to be able to sing about anything. Like the girl, Danny Lee.
Oh yeah. She sang. She did the Yellow Bone song.
Yeah, that was
I didn't give a fuck.
It was so ridiculous. A matter of fact, I think y'all saw it. The shade room tore me to shreds. The comments, they were like, "Oh, well, she's not black. She's Dominican." I'm like,
she black.
I'm doing my show.
You're black.
Nobody.
And that's the thing. Everybody's different shades. Like, and even if somebody wants to pick fun, so what? They made a name. Like, it does. And the only thing I guess why that particular situation brought heat is, I guess, because of obviously the allegedly, the baby mama, still being around and stuff like that.
Mama. So I have a question. Do y'all think if the baby mama was light skinned too, that they would have said anything?
No.
Yeah, people
probably not. You're right.
Nowadays, I feel like people reach for drama. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
And especially when it comes to colorism, like they always are pulling or just trying to volunteer to pitch a light-skinned girl right up against a dark-skinned girl. Everybody, for some reason, loves to see
I'm
that.
in the middle.
Like, I
And
hate to go to the historical
I'm on the dark skin
basis.
side, but they don't believe me.
I hate to go to like the historical basis of things, but like if you go all the way to the concept of the Willie Lynch letter, like this all plays into those type of things where the light skinned people were held to be on a higher regard and they were pinned up against the black slaves, which would make them never want to collaborate with each other to try to escape. It was more
and
so like they would always hate each other.
Raped, though. That's the part that everybody misses.
Exactly.
The slaves in the house and the slaves, everybody was getting raped.
That's a fact.
There's a reason why I look like this.
But okay,
I look like this
people
because
really
my family all jacked up with the mixed breeds. Like my grandfather's father is white and Hispanic, and my mother's mother is down south. And I get like my first fight in high school, dumbest thing ever, was based off a girl telling me I didn't look like I could be Hispanic mixed or anything like that. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're not light skinned, your eyes aren't dark, like they're not light, da, da, da. And I'm like, sis, I'm lighter than you when you're half and half. So who's really fucked up here?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get to that last comment that Kelso said in Beauty. I'm gonna get to you. I want to get to you right after Beauty. OGK Network says I regulate every shade of ass.
Shit.
Okay, OGK Network. Cassius Kelso says, I've noticed I have a colorist mindset when it comes to sex. I blame it on the girls I grew up around in porn. Okay, shout out to you. My standard for a darker girl. Oh, and OGK Network also says, call a Dominican black in their face, they be ready to fight.
And not the ones I know.
It's certain
ones. But you want to know what movie that made me realize colorism and where it came from and everything else? Hotel Rwanda. Only because.
Why would you say that?
Because that shit was happening while we were in high school.
Yeah, it was still
relevant. It was happening in our generation, and nothing was said about that shit. We didn't hear nothing on the news. If they would never made a movie about it, would y'all know what was going on?
Right.
I kind of had an idea about things going on at the time because, like,
John Philly says salute.
My
church, to everyone.
My church was based in like a lot of roots. Like my church was the one that did the Mayafa storyline. They came up with the concept, which is a play based about slavery and the trade and everything like that. So I kind of was vested already growing up in the mindset of things that was going on in African culture, but it would not be something I care about on my everyday basis. That's the best way for me to say that. Because if it don't affect me every day, I'm not going to stress it.
Okay, hold on.
I did my research and I was really, into all of everything. Y'all know I'm a conspiracist and shit.
OG, hold on, Beauty. You might want to respond to this. OG Network says Hotel Rwanda was more about tribalism than colorism, Beauty.
No, it was not. And I'm going to explain to you why it was not more about tribalism. Because if the European, the Australian people and everybody else and the other European people that came to that Rwanda, they would not have known anything. It would have been no Matunda and Tunde. It would have been none of that. They named those people that. They put light-skinned people above dark-skinned people and made dark-skinned people feel like trash. So dark-skinned people uprose and took it out on their fellow brothers, regardless that they were their brothers. It was the color of your skin. And then not only that, but you cannot say tribalism because there's no fucking, before the fucking European came there was no fucking tribe. That's not a fucking tribe. It's something that they had to carry around on their fucking IDs to say if they were light skinned when they was a baby or dark skinned. Baby, do your motherfucking research, because when that movie came out, I went extra fucking hard. I came from a school where it was nothing but racism. I've had cans thrown at me and everything else. I didn't even know racism in Las Vegas till I moved there and got the damn cans thrown at me. So I feel like, and this, I might get comments about this. You might call me racist. I don't care. But I feel like white people put their noses in everybody's business. And that's when shit happened. What did they do? They came to that fucking village. They turned them people against each other, made light-skinned people feel, more comfortable because white people are more comfortable, I feel like, around light-skinned people. And then they made the dark-skinned people feel bad, and then they accidentally let a truck get loose with guns and shit.
That's how it was.
Fuck on when the shit hit the fan. So, boo-boo, watch it again and pay attention to what they're saying and what they're doing in that movie.
Now, quick question. If you ladies had to describe what sexual colorism is or what it means to you, how would you describe it? Sexual colorism. Go ahead, Beauty.
Bullshit.
That's a great one. That's a great one right there.
Because y'all know me, I turn 50 different.
Hey!
I turn 50 different fucking colors a year. So
Yeah,
I
let me
literally.
tell y'all. Well, let me tell y'all where I'm coming from. So the actual word colorism. Let's go to basics, right? We're gonna go to
It's the
school
I
for a quick
turn
second.
50 different colors a year.
I
Right.
do.
I'm still
I
stuck.
Vanessa, she's seen it.
It's the colors for me.
It does happen though. Like in the spring, you'll turn a little
Yeah.
bit
And then
more
Yeah.
darker in the
like right now,
summer.
you
In the
can tell
winter, you
I've been
get
in the sun.
paler.
I
It
got my
And
happens.
I am very jealous, Breedy. You look like you got a lot of vitamin D going on. I look
I
like
do.
I live in the motherfucking North Pole with
Hey
Santa
Maya
And
in
can
this
said,
I
bitch.
add where I'm at right now? Right
Right here.
now, all the light skinned girls, we are all celebrating because it's about to be melanin season and we are extremely excited.
I
I
beat
can't
y'all.
wait for
It's
y'all to
allergy
see
season,
how
and I hate it here.
bronzy and hot I
I
will
Come
hate
to
be
it
Georgia
here.
and
in 30
complain, okay?
days.
Hold on one second. One
I've
at a
been
time. One at a time. One at a time.
It's allergy season, and I hate it here. I've been
Come to
popping
Georgia.
Zyrtex and Benadryl like nobody fucking business for the last few days, and I'm
I'm
And
high
upset.
on
if I
Benadryl
sneeze my
now.
I
ass
hate
off,
it
I'm
here.
getting some melanin. That's my goal right now. Melanin.
Facts.
Look,
Now
come to
when I
Georgia. I just put up my gazebo and stuff so y'all know we could go out there and get some sun and things.
Don't tell
oh
me that,
Don't get
because I
down
will
and
I'm
damn sure
cold.
coming.
take the trip.
I'm
Vanessa,
coming.
we taking a road
Let's
trip?
go.
Yes, I'm
Look, my
going to
It's a
birthday's
Atlanta.
June
small
18th. What's
69
up?
road trip.
I'm definitely coming down there for your birthday for sure.
69 road trip. That don't even
Hell yeah.
sound right.
Oh, we can have that
Oh,
didn't sound
the
right. We can
69
have a
Network
big
Show
old
says
sleepover.
yes. Let's
Yes.
read what Smile 69 Network Show says. Colorism, prejudice, or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically a
Bosnian people. My best friend was Bosnian. You call her white, she gonna cuss you out. She'll tell you real quick, I'm orange.
I have a friend, he's Cuban
mm-hmm.
and he's green-eyed, blonde-haired. And one day the subject of, colorism, like, in Cuba came up. And he said, well, I'm African. He said, and I identify as African because
Yep.
even though Cubans don't like it,
hmm
they are mostly percentage-wise African.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
the
so he
honest
was
truth of
very
it,
in touch. He was very in touch with who he is.
a lot of Afro Latinos and culture X or whatever you want to call it, Latinx, we all have the basis of Afro in our culture. Like everybody feels like you have to be the dark skinned one to be closer to the African race. Like, no, you have things like Lo Palos. Lo Palos is like a musical type of situation, well, genre, I don't want to say situation, but where they praise the saints and things like that. But the baseline of it is Afro beats, basically. The
Exactly.
drumming and
It's
everything like that. If you go to Honduras, Guatemala, um, Panama, even El Salvador, any of the places in Central America, they have Guarafunas, I believe it is, which is like the darker based people that have a deep connection to Afro culture, and they do dances like punta, which is based on the drum line again, and it's hip movements and everything like that. Your feet, your hip, waist, everything. And a lot of people just feel like Latin people or West Indian people for that matter just stop at the mark. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
just it. There's no mixtures here. There's no nothing. And
But that's
Mm-hmm.
not
everything is
true.
based on it. Even Puerto Ricans, like if you go to La Perla, that's like a place in Puerto Rico that has like it's the hood, don't get me wrong, but it's beautiful melanin skin tones there. You have
Yeah.
people that's
I mean
artists
that,
that represent that too, like Don Omar, Tego Calderon, like, but they're shunned a lot of times in certain places because they don't fit that generalization. Like if you look
You
at my
want to know
aunt,
something,
she
Vanessa? After you do the comments, I just want to say something right quick.
mm-hmm.
Are you doing comments now?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you have to say,
Um,
Priscilla.
so there's a documentary on HBO right now called "Kill All the Brutes," and what this documentary talks about is how all of this racist colorism started,
Mhm.
like how they started it, because that was always a question in my mind, and I've asked multiple people, like, where did this shit actually start? Well, this guy covers it. I'm gonna put the link on my
Mhm.
Instagram so that everybody that's interested can follow it. So that if you are feeling any kind of way about being light, dark, whatever the case may be, you can see where all of this started. And Beauty gave the best example of what happened in Rwanda. And that gentleman does need to go back and check his facts because she's right.
Like I said with the Willie Lynch concept, if you look at the actual documentation of it, it was how to keep a slave in check and keep the whole foundation of
Yeah.
slavery, mentally, everything like that
Mhm.
going for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Can I
I
say
believe
Yeah.
at this
And
point we're up to 300 years now. I believe at this point, and it's still going on as far as the
Yes.
mindset of it. Where he
Mhm.
Hold on.
literally said, "You take the male, you break them down in front of the woman don't feel protected no more. You got free
Right.
reign over the
And
female. You
being able
take
to
the light
separate the
skinned ones,
family.
you put them in the house, you treat them like they top notch gods. The dark
Even
skinned
though
ones
they're
will
being
start
raped
hating
too.
them.
I
They
just
will
want
go
everybody to keep
against
saying
them,
that.
and it'll just be a clash of the titans type thing. Whoever stands, whoever's standing, but they'll never come up against you because they'll never see you as the enemy. They'll see each other as the enemy,
Mhm.
and that's
Beauty.
the mindset that's been instilled in a lot of cultures.
Black
Yeah.
And
people,
it goes
period.
from Black people, if you want to get into the specific aspects, Hispanics, Latinos, everything. Like even if you go to the schools, like primary, anything like that, they teach you from the gate.
Mm.
And the craziest thing, like I think I mentioned this before one time. I was in college and my professor asked me to do a paper, actually a preparatory program.
Hold on 1 second before you get to that thought.
Mhm.
Beauty, you said you had something to say?
Oh, I was trying to make a comment to K Network and what he said. First and
OGK Network
foremost,
says, Beauty, the dark skinned people helped the Europeans at first. Then the Europeans left the other tribe in charge. And of course, they were vindictive and wanted revenge. Did you not listen to the story? That's what
okay,
he
let
said.
me tell you something, because now you
This
sound
And
like
then,
this
a
but
this
we
the
won't,
Pocahontas
ham
but
to
for
yeah,
me.
me.
Because I
This
can
we
the
tell
won't, we
ham.
now
won't
that
spend
your
too much time
eyes,
on this. But yeah, go ahead.
I can tell that your eye is not open, baby. Because at the end of the day, the dark skinned people were not helping. Yeah, okay, they were being slaves to the Europeans, my nigga. It wasn't no helping, my nigga. They was kissing ass to get ahead. The dark skinned people had to kiss ass to get ahead, and the light skinned people didn't. They felt like they had it easy. So when the Europeans left and they left the light skinned people in charge instead of the dark skinned people who felt like they worked harder, they were more loyal to them and everything else, they felt tried. Baby,
Yeah, because they
don't
people
go
took
there
them
with
though.
me. Stop it.
It was the
They
hands. I
people,
could tell I was about to get
they
serious.
people
It's like
took them.
first off,
But
you
back
don't
to
know.
the idea of sexual colorism, back to actually the definition that Logic put up. The reason why I came and I thought about this idea because of personal experiences, obviously, and then also just what's happening in our society. Now, we did go really Martin Luther King with it. Now, I want to
So
go
let's
more
get
like
nasty.
let's go to,
Nasty.
let's follow Monica Lewinsky. Let's see
Look
what
at
she's doing.
look at
Let's see what Monica's
Lucinda.
doing.
This
Let's see
nigga
what
looks so giddy.
let's
Say,
see
let's
what
get
Monica
nasty.
Lewinsky is. And Cassius Kelso says, shout out to Jamaicans for consuming large amounts of whitening cream.
I hate
Listen
you.
here.
He
Listen
said, shout
I
here.
out
hate
to
you.
hold on, we gotta be equal opportunists. You gotta give shots to
Leave the
everybody
brownings
now.
alone.
He
If you
said,
want
shout out to the
brownings,
Asian women walk around on sunny days with umbrellas for fear of becoming darker. Word. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and they're just obviously no, and it's not even a shot to the Asians because black people do this too.
maybe they burn easy.
There's black people who walk
No.
around with umbrellas in the summertime. I've seen
I
it, and I
do.
was just like,
I
"What you
do.
want? You walk around with an umbrella, Beauty?"
Nigga, I got lupus. I'm allergic
Well,
to
then
the
that-
Oh
sun.
yeah,
you're right.
that
I could
yeah.
be
No, you
biased.
have to. You gotta have a visor, all that
Yeah,
little
I'm
thing
not
to go
supposed to
around
let
you.
the
I'm
sun
just gonna,
touch my skin.
yeah, I'm just gonna say it's something I've never understood because I
I
love the
know.
sun,
I
and
know
anytime I
certain.
see sun, I'm like, oh, please.
No, I know certain girls that I grew up with who used to look at me so confused because I used to be out on the fucking roof with my non-colored homegirls. Like I got hung out with Bosnian European girls when I was younger, and I used to be with them tanning, doing the little, the little stickers and all that like that. And my black homegirls would be looking at me like, "Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not white. Why do you want to be white?" And I'm like, I turn olive when I don't tan. Do you want to be the color of an olive, bitch? It's a nasty green color. I don't like that color. I look pale. I look dead. Like I need a tan. Like
Hold on, Cassius Kelso says, "Me no black poppy."
Yo, y'all
Dark skin
annoying.
Dominican. I'm done, but I want to get to that. Not gonna conform says, hey, what's going on? And OGK is still saying
just
no, beauty
ignore
is wrong.
him.
We're not gonna go back and forth. And Cassius Kelso says colorism is a ploy used by those empowered to divide and conquer. Motherfuckers beefing over things they can't control leaves them open to be controlled. Absolutely, Kelso.
But I mean,
Kelso says also kissing ass to get ahead equals helping. I don't know about that.
I know, no. It equals helping, but it's not helping you. It's helping the next person because you don't
Right.
know their intentions.
Or
So
if
it's
you're not getting
gonna like,
anything.
yeah. So it's gonna like,
All right, well, let's get into the concept about
Well,
how
'cause this is
light-skinned
what-
I want
niggas
to get
ain't got
into
the
the
big
sex.
dicks.
Right, because
Let's go
this
there.
is my question, right? Because so they're saying colorism, right, is a prejudice or discrimination against individual with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic group or racial group, right? Now, I see sexual colorism as where people have expectations for certain skin tones that don't get fulfilled
Yep.
in the bedroom. Now, I've experienced this recently, with having in my life, just in general, throughout the past and now, just dark skin penis, light skin penis.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
But do you mean light-skinned people, or do you mean the penis was dark
No,
skinned
I
and
mean,
the penis was light skinned? Because you have the
you're right, you have
two-tone
to
brothers,
clarify.
and it's creepy.
Wait, pause. Flag on the play. Time
Wait.
out. Rewind.
There's
Y'all
some
not
light.
gonna
No. Don't nobody like a pink dick.
No.
Don't nobody like a pink dick.
No.
Why? No. Why is your penis not the same color as the rest of your body, sir? That's not good.
Well, hold on.
Wait, I don't know, but when I
There is
see that, I
discoloration.
gotta run. When I see that, I'll be like, I'm not putting that in my mouth.
Yes, Priscilla, go, please.
So I don't know if this would be called sexual colorism, but I do prefer a very healthy, very dark penis. Now,
That's fair. That's fair.
I have dated a man that
Hold on,
was
guys.
like, a little, maybe
Put yourself on mute,
half
Solo.
a shade, darker than me, but he had a black penis. I was like, oh, happy, joy. Yay.
Oh, so you seen the two-tone and you were excited about that.
Well, yeah, because it was shocking to see. I had never seen it before. It's like seeing a fucking unicorn. And it was a big penis. It wasn't just a black penis. It was a big black penis. Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Oh my God. Shout out to the two-tone niggas.
Vanessa, here's why.
Yes, please.
Because, when I saw his complexion, I was like, oh, okay. Like, we can hang out, but like, I don't know if it's going to be anything. Like, I really don't do your shade that often. But, then when I saw it, I was like, oh.
You want to know something? I know this might sound weird. When I see a light skin penis, I don't really get as turned on. But when I see like a dark skin penis, I'd be
Come
like,
on.
chocolate.
Right. Isn't it different? It's
My mouth
different,
is
right?
watering.
So this is my dilemma, and I have to ask you, ladies, has this ever happened to you? Because I get that beauty. I have that same inner feeling, like when it's a black dick and it's a big black nigga, he taller than me, he bigger than me, like he's a solid nigga. Like
you making me cross my legs.
You just think it's about to be like,
yes.
So
that's that mango.
Also, but then OTK never says Priscilla likes 101 Dalmatian cock.
Yeah, I do, sir.
He said Priscilla Duval. I'm done. I can't. Y'all are so fucking crazy. But no, when like I get that feeling of wanting that big black, and I can't dismiss light skinned dudes because there's always this complex, especially with skinny light skinned dudes.
Yep.
They have big dick.
That's what I'm about to say.
I was about to say my baby died skinny as hell, but boy,
they be walking with that fucking baby leg.
Like them little boy, I done had a couple of, but to me,
and don't you think that? Hold on, I was gonna say, don't you think that light skinned men could have the appearance of being more sensual?
Yes,
than a dark skin guy?
No, I'm not gonna say that because I've learned because I'm low key light skinned. So I'm prejudiced, and my baby dad light skin, and I just had a bad experience with my color and light skin people. Like I need you to be brown or a little bit darker. Like light skin dudes are all pretty boys to me, like the ones I date. Like, maybe that's what's attracted to me because I look stuck up. So the stuck up ones come to me, or the stuck up lunatic ones come to me. But I will say one thing. Terrence Howard, boy, I give it to him quick.
No, because that's a problem. Because your colorful eyes, his colorful eyes, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
You see my daughter?
Beauty?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Hey, Beauty.
Wow.
I was in a movie with Terrence Howard, and he's even finer in person.
Bitch, I can believe it.
Oh yeah, you ain't the best man.
You can't even imagine that he could be finer and he's got a magnetism.
My perfect threesome is
like
him. Morris
This is
My Perfect Gangbang.
his sexual energy was intense.
You can feel it from the fucking camera every time you see him.
Yeah.
He
So imagine
exudes
seeing
fucking
him
dick.
every day for a
Him,
month.
Morris Chestnut,
He
and
was in the movie
Black
too.
Panther.
Oh Lord,
Chad Whitwick.
No,
I
not Chad.
love him.
I'm
Oh
talking about
my
Michael B.
God.
Jordan. Michael B. Jordan all day. I don't know about Chad.
Nah, I'm good on
He
Michael
can get
B.
it
Jordan.
too.
He looked like he smelled like Jim.
He ain't dark skinned, but he can get it too.
Oh, you can't never says you ain't like saying you caramel nigga. So so I wanted to
That's
ask you.
fine with me. I know I'm caramel, and that tastes like caramel, motherfucker.
And Cassius Council says that's why I stay slim. It makes my peen look bigger. It's all an illusion. So this is what you guys have been doing all this time.
Y'all sucking in y'all stomachs to make y'all. We sucking our stomachs to make our asses look bigger. And our tits look bigger. They sucking in their stomachs to make their dick look bigger.
Right? Yep. Shit, I know what a push-up bra look like.
Hello.
Push up. Ooh, they should make push-up balls.
They do have something for balls.
Some niggas' balls is way
Not
down
the
there.
push-up balls.
Hey,
Something to hold the balls up.
Hey, Beauty, they do have something for that. It's called a sack jack.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to look that up. I want to see somebody in a sack
jack.
I want to see that. I'm about to make one of my homeboys do that.
Vanessa, remember, we learned that from Dr. Maraji.
Really? Okay, so I gotta go back and look at that
Terrence
show.
Howard and what's the light skinned dude from Think Like a Man?
Oh, Michael
Ealy. OGK just mentioned that.
Yeah, him and Terrence Howard. Hell yeah, it's that crazy psycho look. I love it.
Yeah,
I don't know what he gonna do.
Yeah, OGK
Flat
says
me,
how about
poke
Michael
me,
Ealy?
give me a hug.
Mm-hmm. Yo, so basically, right? I was in a situation where light skinned dude, he surprised me. Light skinned dude came in, fucking, the slong, like he came in with the fucking baby leg.
Yeah.
Did the caressing, did the nurturing, all that kind of shit, and all this other kind of shit. And he did his due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to this comment. Keenan Kong 85 says black women don't like Michael B. Jordan because he doesn't like black women. We won't get into that. We don't know what that nigga likes.
Don't give a shit.
First and foremost, we ain't like this black woman, okay?
And he dating
He dating Steve Harvey daughter.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Black? Like, get up. I hate when people do this too.
We're not talking about what he likes. We're talking about what we
That's colorism. Right. Example A, colorism. Right there. Right. Why does it matter what you date? My fucking best friend is white. That bitch has never touched a white man in her life.
See?
And I asked her why. And when I said I did, for one of my scenes, not on the personal. Well, I have done it on a personal level. It wasn't. Anywho, it was, that's exactly her face and everything. So I'm like, bitch, you white. What is the? I'm confused. And she was like, it's pink. Bitch, ain't you pink? But she's not pink down there was what I was told. So.
And because there's two-tone people, there are some dudes who, white dudes who have dark penises. That does exist.
I feel like white people taste like silver.
I don't know what they taste like.
I don't know what that
means. But no, he said beauty your friend got
your mouth before you throw up.
What's he saying? What's the comment saying, Vanessa?
OG Never says beauty your friend got jungle fever. Jungle fever.
She done dated black men all her life, and she only dated 5 black men. So that white pum pum good.
Oh gosh, Cassius Kelso says my mom chewed me out and told me I was disrespecting her when a white girl dropped me off at the crib in high school. SMH. Your mama got that ass, and shout out to your mama.
Exactly.
Right. Shout out to her.
I'm not racist. My brothers and sisters, I have mixed brothers and sisters, but at the same time, I was raised by elder women in my family.
Me too.
So we gonna crack jokes like my best friend, like I told y'all, she's been my best friend since 5th grade, and she's white. When I tell you, I'd be like, Auntie Erica White. My auntie be like, no, she not. Shut up. And she keep moving. Like my family's that, but when my cousin dates white dudes, and that's it. And so my sister dates exotic dudes. Like literally,
everybody has a preference, and that's what
when I tell you, my family is so old fashioned and it's so weird. When we found out she was dating a black dude, and I told my cousins in Chicago, the motherfuckers clapped.
Oh shit.
Gotta bring it on home. Gotta bring it on
Yeah,
home. But
they was
no,
like, finally,
bring it on home.
thank you.
But no, when I experienced this with the the light skinned dude, he had the baby leg. He did his damn thing. He put it down. He was super great. Now I a long time later, I was dating this dark skinned dude, and he didn't come through. It didn't happen. The physique was there. Everything else was there. Vibes, all that, but the actual did not
Hold on.
go
So
down.
he basically he lacked passion.
But wait,
It could have been that. Who knows? Yeah.
Can we think for a second? If
Mhm.
we really think, because while you've been talking, I just been thinking, like,
Okay.
can you think, like, make a list in your head? Who's been better in sex? Light skin, brown
Oh,
skin,
don't make
dark
me do
skin?
that.
I
I've
can do
done
it
that.
real quick. I
Oh, you
just did
said
it in my
brown
head.
skin, so you're putting brown skin in there, so it's not just light skin and
Yeah,
dark skin.
caramel. Like
Caramel.
who just called me caramel?
Hear me.
I realized, and I'm not trying to be. I like light skinned dudes. Just I don't know. I don't ever meet a thick light skinned dude. They always skinny as fuck, so it make me feel awkward when I'm riding.
Oh, we're gonna answer both of these questions. Let's answer OGK's
Okay.
network questions really quick, and then we're gonna answer Beauty's question.
Okay.
OGK network says, ladies, how would you feel if your son came to your house with a white girl?
I'm cracking jokes like my grandma used to do. Who the fuck is this white bitch and why is she in my house? I'm gonna watch her first and I'm gonna see what she do. And if I don't like her aura, or I'm getting on you because I don't give a fuck. You white, black, Hispanic, Latino,
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on you. If she don't act herself, if you too bougie, I'm just gonna tell her like it is. Hell, I do that with my brothers and my sister. The one little boy she brought to my house, my house smelled like spam. I said, why the fuck
shit.
my house smell like spam? And that was like the first thing I said when I walked in. And he looked hella embarrassed and he turned red. And I was like, sweetie, drink more water. Whatever you are eating is coming out of your pores.
It's coming out of your
I
pores.
don't like
Yep.
it.
I don't know. You know what? I have to be honest. Because we're talking about colorism. My nephews, I make it very clear to them, like, okay, you're gonna bring home who you bring home, but here's why you need to understand that you do need to bring a black woman home, because other races and other cultures, they have no problem saying it outright.
Thank you.
When we show up black, they're like, oh fuck. So why can't we have the same option?
Because we're humble. Why we gotta be rude like them? Well, we take shots. They just don't see the shots that's being taken at them.
Right.
Shout out
But
to Lakeisha Hold on. Lakeisha Robinson says, hey. Shout out to
That's
Lakeisha
my
Robinson.
sister.
She says, hey. Hey, Lakeisha.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Hell,
But
she know about colorism. Me and her used to walk to school together, and we called each other sisters. And that bitch is lighter than light, but she mixed. But she looks white.
Kelso makes a great point. He says that it wasn't his shade. You just had better sexual chemistry with the lighter dude. B Smiles. I've made women orgasm with little work because of our chemistry, versus it being harder with women I'm just fucking. Okay, now let me say this.
Bullshit.
That's why I agree with this, but then again, I don't in the same instance, because I had known the darker dude much longer before I decided to have sex with him.
But
so our vibe.
But that doesn't have anything to do with chemistry.
How deep right, but what I'm saying is I feel like the chemistry has been built up. I felt like with the dark skinned dude. The situation that happened with the dark skinned dude happened before I even met the light skinned dude. I didn't even know.
We're not even talking about chemistry. Y'all doing too much. We just talking about.
I think that's a good point. I think it does go into it. Shout out to Schoolboy.
They always going
Schoolboy says salute to Schoolboy in the chat room. Shout out to Schoolboy from
Right? We were not going that deep. Y'all always trying to make us that deep. We was trying to
because this is the thing. I was vibing with both dudes. I can't say I was not vibing with either dude. I was vibing with both dudes.
But you're talking about sex.
I'm talking about sex, but for me, sexual chemistry is a lot to do with chemistry. Period. How turned on I get is based on how I'm feeling about you, how I think about you, how I see you as a person. That makes my pussy wet. Me seeing a nigga go to work, that makes my pussy wet. Now, him going to work has nothing to do with him fucking my pussy directly, but him going to work makes me excited to fuck him. Yes,
that's how I feel when I see garbage man. I'm like, yes.
We've already done the garbage bag thing.
I called Vanessa and gave her a full description of what I was seeing. I was like, girl, I'm in front of my building right now, and they pulled up the garbage truck, and he is just throwing straight furniture with one hand. Shit. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. I'm commenting on the comment. No.
Oh shit.
You're not gonna let her make the potato salad?
No. My grandma
well,
made
I didn't get a chance to answer the question before, but the other question, like, what would you do if your son brought a white girlfriend home? I would personally, I'd take her ass to the kitchen. She's going.
There
to the
you go.
first.
That's a good one, Vanessa.
And not even.
And that's not even. They got married. Why you teaching this bitch how to cater to another?
No, they don't. They don't gotta be married for her to take care of my son. She better feed my son.
No, they girlfriend and boyfriend.
If
she better learn how to feed him.
Feed my son.
No, I'm not taking her to the kitchen. Bitch, you better learn that nigga. You better figure it out. 1 + 1.
Or let me say this: at least hold it down in the kitchen with me to make me feel like you feeding my son. I don't care if you're not feeding my son on a regular basis when I'm not around. But when you meeting me, you're gonna have to make me feel like you feeding my son and you taking care of him.
Maybe I'm old
where
school.
I thought Vanessa was going with it. I thought you would take her to the kitchen to see what she could do, because that's what I would do. Like, all right,
that's what I'm saying. Like cooking wise, that's cooking wise. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I personally, maybe I'm old school. Yeah, I want to see if she can cook. No, honestly, I want to see if she's going to get her ass up and come in the fucking kitchen, because that's what type of bitch.
Oh, that's a good one, Beauty.
Oh, that's good though.
I'm the type of bitch where my man is. If I go somewhere where I'm dating somebody and his mom is in the kitchen, I'm automatically going in the kitchen and asking her if she need help. If that little bitch, I don't care what color she is, if she don't come in that fucking kitchen and ask me if I need help, I got an attitude for the rest of the fucking night.
Hit the bricks, bitch.
Yeah, she gonna be flopping the potatoes down there. Hold on,
you gotta ask to string some peas, pop the motherfuckers or something, clean the cabbage,
wash a dish, wash a dish.
Beauty, you are absolutely right.
Hold on,
because if all the women are in the kitchen and you don't come in there, none of us are fucking with you now.
Now we talking about you.
Yeah, let me get to one of his comments. Shout out to Brooklyn Honcho.
Hey, Brooklyn Honcho.
Brooklyn Honcho is in the building. Peace to Brooklyn Honcho. Kelsius Kelso says, and yes, absolutely, peace to Brooklyn Honcho. Oh, you gave me a purple heart. Yes, I'm giving a purple heart back to you, Brooklyn Honcho. Shout out to you, man. Great guy. Cassius Kelso says, y'all give a garbage man your number, and some puss if you really care about the black community. Yeah, I care.
I dated a garbage man. You did.
I care. I've never dated a garbage man, but I do care.
I don't care about
I've dated I've dated like a janitor, but I've never dated like, a state certified,
If you're making money, you're making money. We don't care about what the fuck you're doing.
But I'm pretty sure that I fucked one. I'm pretty sure that I fucked one and he paid for something.
So is he saying, let me just clear it up for my part. Okay. I'm waiting for him to finish throwing them couches, because if he asks for my number, he's getting it. Okay.
There we go.
Hey, I done had some fine garbage men in my mama house. I done had to came outside with some little shorts, act like I was stretching.
Like, can you help me? Can you help me?
Can you
help? Look, girl, stop playing.
Yeah, that's what Isla Charles 62 says, came in at a random time. Make it wet. I guess that's what we're doing right now. Making it wet. Now, I wanted to ask you, ladies, have you ever had expectations of a light-skinned person and you got a full dark-skinned vibe?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And what did they do to give you a dark-skinned impression?
All right. So
dark-skinned nigga tendencies.
All right. He got dark-skinned nigga tendencies. So he chased me for 3 years, and I was like, I'm not giving in. So then, 2 years in, he had to help me upstairs with my groceries, and he made me a sandwich and poured me some wine. And then when he kissed me, I said, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Get out. Get out."
So when he kissed you, he pretty much grabbed you up.
It was not just that he kissed me; it was the way he kissed me. It was feeling very black and very straight. That's the Dalmatian.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's the Dalmatian. Yeah, it was the way he kissed me that did it for me. And then, maybe a year later, we went.
Was it an aggressive kiss, or was it like
it was erotic. It was erotic Because there's a difference between being kissed with passion and somebody that kisses
your
you
soul
with eroticism. Erotic is different. It's different.
Make your whole body vibrate like Jesus.
I was like, thank God I'm sitting down because my knees are weak. Like I couldn't even pull my shit together. All I could think to do was get him the fuck out of here. I was like, get out. Because it was too much for my spirit.
Wait a second. So you kicked him out?
I kicked him out.
Why?
That's a Brooklyn Hot Show. Hold on. Brooklyn Hot Show said smash the like button. Yes, people smash the like button.
Because it was just too much erotic energy for me to handle because I didn't expect it because he was kind of light-skinned for me. Like, and I was like, I'm not ready for this right here. But when it did go down, holy shit, we were in here for 3 days.
Oh, I haven't had sex for 3 days in a very long time.
We were in here for 3 fucking days.
I need some 3-day marathon sex. I need that.
Salute to you, sir. You know who you are. Good.
Salute to you, man. Salute to you, Mr. Dalmatian.
Oh, we drinking wine glasses. Y'all didn't tell me tonight was a wine glass night. I got my I'm not bothered cup.
Oh, word.
I like that though. That's good. And Kelso says nigga thought he was gonna get a tape charge.
Shut up.
Oh shit.
OGK Network says, damn, that nigga put Priscilla in the rapture. LOL.
Yes.
Is that,
Yeah.
That's I.e. niggas, that's what it takes. If you're taking notes, niggas take notes, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say, hi, Solo, you're back. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Solo.
We can't hear you. No.
My bad.
Nope.
I had a traumatic issue that just took place.
Well, we talking about dark-skinned nigga tendencies on a light-skinned nigga.
Hold on, let me tell my story.
But I need but Beauty's going next. So if you guys have any sound, just put yourself on mute. Go ahead, Beauty.
Okay, so I feel like this is a light skin moment because I would say, no offense to you and Priscilla, he bought y'all color mixed together.
I ain't light skin.
I've never seen him get no darker than that color. He from Memphis. Y'all both already know. Y'all should know. I only talk
So
about
what color exactly is that? Like they
I
blend
say
their
it's
colors
like
together.
a mocha, like a latte color, like a latte light skin. Like they've been in the sun because they work in construction, but they ain't getting no darker than that.
Yes.
Okay, so when I tell you dark skin vibes, like Sade, make love to the motherfucking soul. I'm hearing that motherfucking Maya song, cried my first tears last night.
That's my shit.
Like
That's
literally, this nigga brought tears from sex to my Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
And then he started acting like his light skinned self.
Oh well.
What did he do that reminded? Hold on, let me get to Brooklyn Honcho. Brooklyn Honcho says y'all be on y'all thirst trap shit. Okay, Brooklyn Honcho. Okay, but Beauty, Beauty. My question to you is, what did he do that gave you the alarm that his light skinned nigga tendencies was back in effect?
Light skin nigga tendencies.
How did you know that he was a light skinned nigga again? Right. And OGK Network says y'all niggas fucking the Crayola box. Okay.
Oh shit. Damn right. Motherfucker,
I don't
trying to taste the rainbow in this.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate because your mouth and your dick can do the same thing. I do not discriminate.
Bam.
I regulate every shade.
How did you know he was a light skinned nigga? What did he do?
Yes.
This nigga bitched and complained about me seeing him. Well, no. Okay, the first strike was he bitched and complained about us having a stronger relationship. Like, you know how light skinned niggas, like, you be
they nurturing. Like, they nurturing.
Like, nah, fuck that. You be young and they be young and then y'all don't be young together. Like, yeah.
But see, hold on.
Okay, so you be like a friendship, and he be like a I love you, and you be like, nigga, you don't know me to love me, and then you finally figure him out, and then you start loving him, and then he go to like I don't know you no more. Like that's what light skinned niggas do to me. They were niggas.
They were niggas.
Not a real nigga.
Speaking of niggas, my DoorDash nigga just now.
Not a real nigga.
They were niggas. Yes, because they start off with my ex-boyfriend. He was so blunt. That light-skinned bitch was like, It's called the honeymoon phase. So they act
Yeah.
a certain way during the honeymoon phase, and then they turn into another thing. Because I tell you, I talk to bitches I never thought my baby dad to talk to because I
Solo,
He look
can
the
you put
fuck
yourself
good.
on mute? Solo, can you put yourself
Oh,
on mute?
I went in my roommate's room. I'm back out. I'm back out again. Sorry.
Okay.
so yeah, I found out like when with the bitches I was seeing my baby dad mess with, and he lighter than light skin. I was like, oh, you light skin bitch. And then I had the
Oh,
psycho. He was light skin, so no light skin
it was
niggas
a
for
light skinned
me.
bitch for me.
And then they take
It was a
so
light skinned
fucking
bitch. Light
long
skinned
getting
bitch.
ready, bruh. And then look, so when I finally he bitches and complain. First off, he complains about me not loving him, and he says he's in love with me, and I'm like, I got love for you, shorty. Like,
So he was on the super emotional tip.
But wait,
But see
Beauty,
that?
but
can I
how
ask
you
you a
gonna love
question?
Hold up. Go
somebody?
ahead.
I feel like how do you love somebody when bitch you only know my name because you paid for my ticket to come to you?
But Beauty, I'm gonna
Oh
say
my.
the same thing to you, Beauty, that my sister said to me. She said, you drive men and dogs crazy. So maybe it's your energy with
Oh,
light skinned niggas.
Brooklyn Honcho says she ain't met a nigga that'll bust her ass out that Facebook chair yet.
what the
Uh-oh.
fuck is a Facebook chair? I don't understand that lingo.
I
Like,
don't either,
what
but
does
I
that
I'm
guess he's
Oh
mean?
talking about
shit.
the color. Maybe he's saying the color blue. Maybe I'm assuming. I don't know.
What's the color blue?
OGK Network says nigga had that El DeBarge Al B. Sure syndrome.
oh shit.
I'm done. I'm done.
Oh
But no,
yeah.
I wanted to
Oh,
say
not
that
night and
niggas
day.
have that like dark skin niggas have that opposite as well. Let me get to Kelsey's comment and then I'm gonna make a point in a quick
Okay.
second. Damn, he said, damn, he hit her with that. What are we now? Combo
No,
bitches.
he did not
Us
hit me
fit
with that.
niggas with after
He
we
hit me
busted
with
nut.
the
LOL.
Yeah.
no. He hit me with the
I'm weak.
I
Not
love
what are
you,
we?
bitch. The fuck you mean? You don't love me. I don't gotta give you no fucking reason why I love you, bitch. I love you. You know, he from Memphis, a little aggressive.
Oh, he
So
hit you with the
sometimes they do
Jody.
be like that.
I
But go
don't
ahead,
Sometimes they do be
Kels.
I
I
like
fuck
want
that.
to hear your
bitches.
But when
your
it comes
I
to
question.
just
dark
fuck
skin,
bitches
like
from time
see,
to time.
when it comes to dark skin niggas, I feel like for me, as a I guess people will consider me a light skinned female. I don't, but
Yes.
that's what people say. That's what people say, right? There's always that complex too. So they say opposites attract, right? For me, I've always like, of course, I want to darken my seed. I want my seed to be darker than me. So yes, I want to, procreate with a dark skinned man. I feel like I should have
Yeah,
the option to say
colorism.
that. Every other culture
Yeah.
does that.
Colorism.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
should be
like
able
I
to do
have
what you
that
want to
right to
do.
do that as well. But with that being said, I feel like there's such a connection between light skinned women and extremely, extremely dark men in a sense
Mm,
to where because they've lived different lives, and because someone has been an oppressor to the other in a sense,
mm-hmm.
they kind of if they're able to understand each other and have a connection on a mental level, they can see that. Or it could just be some fetish shit at the same time, something being attracted
Yeah,
to something that you're not. I don't really have really really dark skin, so I love like seeing a dark skinned man oiled up when his shit is smooth and shit like that. Like you
yeah.
can punch that nigga on the shoulder and you don't even see shit, but
Oh,
on me you'll see,
But
like, that kind of stuff. Because that complex is there, it's different from me. I love being around it. I love enjoying it. I love to celebrate that. And some guys are like that too. They're a dark skinned dude, but they love a red bone. They love a light skinned woman. They
amen.
love
mm-hmm.
something that, they're obviously not, but it's something that's
You
enjoyable
know
to
what's so
them.
crazy too? It's a fascination that I've noticed, like with dark skinned men and light skinned females. Like it's really an infatuation. Like I don't know where it came up at, but like growing up, it used to be like everybody wanted the hood girl, little dark skin chocolate, little Keisha from Belly type thing. And as time got along in my generation and we got older, it became the exotic mommy look. Like I want the exotic female and da da da. And it's like, nigga, she's psycho just like me. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, I
If you
remember
meet
when.
y'all met me and my aunt,
Oh,
y'all know my aunt is my counterpart. My aunt is light skinned as hell, but she crazy. And if you play with her, you play with me, it's up. And it's
but
up.
you know what?
So it's like
Go
it
ahead,
shouldn't
Vanessa.
be a
Then I have a
I,
comment
difference.
about what
I'll
Solo
just say
said.
this. I remember when dark skinned niggas wasn't even that popping. I remember when the guy who took my virginity, rest in peace to Dewan, man, rest in peace. But yes, he, was a dark skinned dude. And, I remember girls used to try to clown him. The fact that I was even talking to him, like,
Yeah.
they were just like, he mad black. Like, bitches would be on some bullshit.
Right.
But I seen the smoothness in his skin. I seen, his smile was great.
Yeah.
Like shit
Mhm.
like that.
Dark
So
skinned niggas always have the whitest teeth. Is it just
Oh, no,
me?
yo,
you're right.
is
No,
it
they
is,
always
is it
do.
really white though, or is it the
That's what
content?
I'm
Because
No,
thinking
not even
too.
that.
Right.
I'm
Dark
thinking
skinned
that
niggas
too.
smell edible, bro. Like, I don't know what the
Yes.
fuck if they like pick the right cologne or something,
There's
but it's like
just something
every
about
They
them
dark
wearing that
melanin.
skinned nigga
creed. They
I
I
wearing
don't, I don't, I
creed.
don't know too much about the smell because there's some dark skinned niggas who could, yeah.
I
not the
think it's
ones
because
I
they
be fucking
Mm-mm.
with. Them niggas I be in my car like.
Mm-mm.
I just like a nigga when a nigga smell good. Period. Like even if he
Me
right
Yes,
there
too.
dressed
that
and
is.
just
And I wanted to say this because we give hints to y'all men all the time, so I'm about to put y'all on game.
come on.
You might be the ugliest motherfucker in the world, but if a bitch could smell you after you
Hello.
walk out the room and that smell is legs crossed, make me think twice, make my heart beat. Boy, shot it, I'm sniffing you out like a motherfucking hound dog trying to find you. You might
Come
be
on.
ugly as hell, but guess what? I am gonna take
Mm.
my chance on you because what made you pick that cologne?
Good
Mm-hmm.
God,
Mm-hmm.
looking for you in the
Mm-hmm.
daytime with a flashlight.
Hello.
Exactly. Fuck
I
out of
see
here.
you. I see you.
Nigga
I
said I'm
see
smelling you
you.
Sticking
all through here.
every
I'm smelling you
single
all through here.
motherfucking hay out the
See you.
straw looking for the goddamn needle when you smell that right smell. Like you be like,
Mhm. But
So I
hold
ain't gonna
on, I
hold
want to
you.
also tell
That shit
men
go right to the
beware.
pussy.
Don't get some
Crazy.
shit
It go
that's
right to
too
the pussy.
motherfucking strong because you
yeah,
won't
some of
be
y'all be
around me
feeling it.
from very long. Okay, if
Yeah,
Yes.
I
well, some of
taste
y'all be
Yeah.
like,
if I taste that shit in my throat
hold
and
on,
it's not a good taste, nigga, stay 10 feet away from
hold
me.
on,
Not
wait.
Nigga
even
said
10.
Stop
Razak. You got
Or,
asking your
Razak.
dick.
You
or,
Stop
got Razak in
asking
your tongue.
if my eyes are
yourself.
watering. But
Let me tell you
Vanessa,
something.
Hold on
I
one
do
second, one
want
at
to
a
go
time.
back to something Solo said because here's the difference between a preference and a fetish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my homegirl, we're like sisters. We actually look alike. And this guy came up to us in the bar, and and he was talking about, how black girls are all right, but he prefers Spanish girls. And he was saying like, oh yeah, like you got that Latin mommy thing, and and telling my friend like, you're beautiful too, but like, that whole Spanish thing, because he thought I was Spanish. Here's the fucked up thing. She is Spanish and
Mm-hmm.
she speaks fluent Spanish. So I gave her the look like, drop it on this nigga so we can be done with him.
That's my favorite one to
And
do.
then she
Try to make it
responded to
feel
him in full
stupid
Spanish. Here's the thing about the fetish. He didn't understand a fucking word she said.
at all.
So,
You acting like you so into something. You
so
not even really coherent of
You
what the fuck that
you
culture
know
is.
how
It's
much
like that
fucked
one
up shit I done said in
actress.
the bedroom in Spanish and they don't know. You could tell a nigga,
Yeah,
go on
you get
Vivicho.
your breath
He'd be like,
stink.
that's what
yeah,
I'm
ma, say that
saying.
shit. I'd be like,
You
I told you
don't
eat a
you
dick.
don't have a preference, you have a fetish.
Yeah, that people don't realize that sometimes they have a fetish. That's why I feel like a lot of relationships don't work because you might have a fetish attraction. Like perfect example, people watch my porns and they take that as me, as Ashley.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I try
Mm-hmm.
to tell them, I'm a Gemini bitch. I got 50 mentalities. Like Beauty and Ashley are the same
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
sexually, but
Mhm.
we not the same because Ashley not doing all that extra shit. If you ain't
Right.
doing extra shit, then we gonna be, Ashley
Mm-hmm.
gonna do
Mm-hmm.
what she feel. Beauty does what she paid for. They're completely different.
Goddamn right.
There's a difference.
Yep.
And a lot of
Goddamn
people
right.
don't get that. A lot of people don't see that. Men look at you. I feel like even women, I feel like men and women look at everybody and automatically take what they see on your social media and then
Mhm.
automatically like that's you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, can I speak on that?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Because Vanessa, this is something recently that's been going on with me.
Mhm.
So this dude, he keep hitting me up with the good morning for like the last 3 weeks. Well, I'm grown. I don't respond to good
Not
morning.
the
What
good
the fuck are
morning.
you saying? I don't do text.
Nigga
Like,
said grand
Hold on. I
rising,
have to give a
queen.
shout out to Brooklyn Hunter. Brooklyn Hunter just said, he says, I haven't watched a porn since B last one. Oh, my heart goes out to you.
ow.
There's more porn
Uh
coming. There's more porn coming.
I feel like that's not nice.
He said porn. What's your actress name? For research support purposes, respectfully. Okay, so for research purposes, beauty, we have to give our information. Okay, for porn research purposes, and this is extremely important.
Beauty Doll.
Yes.
It's Miss
MZ, right?
Either MZ or you want to go back in the day, it's MS. Bet y'all didn't know that.
Same hair. It's Vanessa Smilez with an S. Or if you're going back in the day, or if you're coming up to today's times, it's Vanessa Smilez with a Z. So there we go.
For research purposes.
It's kind of crazy, but for research purposes.
Hey, not for nothing, but half of my porn is research purposes. I love watching a porn.
And hold on, if we're gonna keep researching, right? Okay. We got Priscinda on here for research purposes. She was at the Grammys for research purposes. She wrote for Shaka Khan for research purposes. Yeah. She was on The Best Man, Belly, for research purposes, Bamboozled. For research purposes, I'm probably missing so much shit, but do your fucking research and you would, find out more. For research purposes.
But that's what I love about doing the Smile 69 Network, because I've been doing research on not just porn, but on sexual habits, period. And porn has always existed. I was watching a documentary and they found this wall in Egypt where they literally were like drawing porn pictures like in the rocks, like the men that were on the, on the
I can't wait till you come here.
The pyramids, when they had downtime, right? They would do porn pictures on the walls. And
they walked around. Excuse me. The kings and queens back in the day, and certain tribes to this day still in certain countries, just like Coming to America, they had people who personally watched them, and the washing sometimes leads to
your ball, your professional ball washer.
And Priscinda, you have to answer this question. This is the chat room. This is not me. Cassius Kelso says, and you can answer this in any way you'd like to. He says, what was her role in Belly? That's my favorite movie.
Okay, so the scene where they have the argument in the restaurant, and then you hear the glass breaking, and when you hear the gunshot, there's a girl that runs by the screen screaming. That's me. That is me. 14 hours later, and that's how I got a chance to talk to DMX, because it was downtime, because it's 14 hours later, and they only picked me to do that because I was the girl standing there. They were like, we need somebody to scream and run. I was like, I got this. So that's your girl.
For research purposes.
For research purposes. You can look me up. I'm there.
Yes. Research purposes. So basically we have to get ready to teach the babies. Let me get some more comments before we go. Cassius Kelso says, I had to chill out on porn when I found myself going down a third world prostitute rabbit hole.
Ow.
Come on, sometimes that being down that hole gets you to your destination. Listen, I don't even want to mention what my search box looks like when I look for porn. Okay, I don't mention that. It's crazy what I type in, what I want to look at.
Can I just give this person a little guidance? Here's the thing. Fly that freak flag, baby. You don't know where it's going to lead you. So you ain't got nothing to hide. Hey, just let it all hang out.
Cassius Kelso says, Cassius Kelso says, oh shit, my nigga, I know who you are. I need the autograph.
Oh shit.
I'm assuming he's definitely talking about Priscilla. He's definitely said Belly is his favorite movie. He says, OGK Network says, now I'm going to go see the movie just to go see you, Priscilla.
I love you.
Shout out to you. Yes, for research purposes.
But Vanessa, before we get to teaching the babies, one quick thing I want to say. And I've told this story before, and I'll tell it a million times. So we got to stop this light skin, dark skin thing. Because when I went to school in Brownsville, junior high, I was literally pushed down a flight of stairs 4 different times just based on my color and my hair. I didn't do nothing to these people. Okay. 2 girls got me in the stairwell. They were going to set me on fire based on nothing but my skin color and my hair. So I feel really distressed and sad when I hear younger women still doing this. And every Sunday when I'm at DTF, waiting to start the grown man show. I hear light skin, dark skin. We got to stop this because guess what? My white friends, they don't even know what the fuck we mean.
Right.
They don't.
Oh, my teeth. I'm sorry. I got 5 root canals, y'all. But some white people, they are oblivious to what's really happening. Or just not just white people, but just other groups of people in general.
Yeah.
They're so focused on the other communities that they're not focused on black people. And then there are some white people who have all the time in the world, and they're so focused on the black community.
Mhm.
So yeah, it definitely varies. It definitely does.
But we got to stop that.
I agree. I completely agree. Now, what are we going to teach the babies today about colorism? I wanted to try to figure out what is the best advice that we can give to babies
I'm
that
sorry,
might
y'all.
be
My neighbor had to
potentially
kill the mouse.
colorist.
Okay.
A baby who
I'm
might
sorry,
feel
y'all.
like they don't want to be racist, but they do have a preference. What would be your advice to them?
I want to go.
Yes, please, Beauty.
Fucking ignore it. Stop labeling every fucking thing. People have preferences. People like what they like.
Yeah.
Just because you like white
Mhm.
people does not make you a coon or Uncle Tom. Just because a white bitch acts like or hangs around black people or dates black people does not make her the white Keisha on the block or trailer crash. Like, stop trying to. That's what I feel like is wrong with everybody nowadays. Fucking labels, dude.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
everybody's trying to. This new Gen Z. What is it?
Oh, Gen Z.
Generation.
HIJKLMNOP. Fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, we on some
Whatever
letter.
the fuck is under us, you sensitive bitches.
Oh.
Like, y'all have to label everything, but y'all don't want to be labeled, but you label other stuff, and you bitch complain, but you don't want nobody to come at you sideways, but you come at everybody else sideways when they don't like what you like, and but you don't like something else. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Right.
Everybody just live
That's
your
one way to say it.
life. Worry about yourself. Do
Yeah.
what you want. My
Yeah.
nigga, I got a whole fucking journal of my sexcapades from high school, and I fucking love it. High school and college. Before I had my daughter. That's why I was able to be okay with having my daughter, because I did everything. That's why I could do porn, because I don't give a fuck. Half the bitches who make fun of me for making the day was doing worse, and I'm a porn star, and they still got
Yeah, come on, we could tell that
Baby.
story. We gonna get
Baby.
into that.
proud.
'cause-
Okay.
If you feel like you cannot stand up about any fucking thing that you're doing, bruh, Lil Betty, G, my nigga, whatever the fuck you want me to call you, him, her, she, it, we, they are.
She my nigga. Not my
Live
nigga.
your life.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about what the fuck somebody else says, because I feel like this generation, that generation is weak, because
Yeah.
we were raised, if you were hating on somebody else and they didn't have no concern towards you or was not pointing out at you, and it was a random comment and you commented it, you was a pussy. I don't know where that was lost at, but my nigga, you still a pussy.
Yep.
Worry about yourself. Live your own life.
Yes.
Don't put nobody else. Don't do nothing to nobody else that your motherfucking ass can't handle. And
Woo,
stop
that's the one.
shit.
That's the
Yeah.
one right
Sexually
there.
or anything else. You made a mistake. You had sex with somebody. Don't call it rape. Don't call it a mistake. Don't call it. Don't pick and choose things from it, which low key is colorism. Because I'm not gonna give them that, but yeah. So. Just be truthful to yourselves, because y'all getting on my nerves.
Beauty doll.
Y'all stressing her out.
XOXO love Beauty doll.
That's
To the baby.
It sounds like a journal entry right there.
The
That's
end.
a journal
But no,
entry right
My
there.
love letter.
What I did want to say in regards to teaching the babies, I just say if there's a fetish that you have, go for it. You must go for it. Hold on 1 second. Kelso says, "Oh, I'm back from research and I've concluded Miss Beauty Doll is the Habib show legend. Shout out to the Habib show.
Hi,
We need a Beauty Doll and V Smiles collab. You are sweet, nigga.
You late.
You motherfucking
with
sweet, nigga. You missing
I
out.
don't even watch videos, and I
you
know
want
that
to know
already.
what's the problem? You gotta pay for that one.
You can't just
That's
see
just that.
You can't just see that. You
We
can't
just put a trailer. That's it. But
That's it. That's all you get. You
there
don't get no more.
is a little taste of me and Miss Vanessa showing our talent.
And
It's the dance for
some
me.
other peen.
Hit me up if
Yeah,
you
dance
because
want to
for
know
that
me.
how
shit was
much it's gonna
childish. I
cost
really
you.
had to go pee.
Yeah.
Not
That was a
Priscilla
fun
pimping
scene.
people. Hit me up and let me know how much you want it to cost.
Yeah.
Not. Come on, Priscilla.
No. Hit me up so I can tell you how much it's gonna cost you.
Right.
Mm.
But no, I wanted to say, go for your fetishes, babies. Please go for your fetishes. If you like dark skinned niggas, go with a dark skinned nigga. Try to find a dark
Yep.
skinned nigga that likes you. Because if you get
Mhm.
with the light skinned nigga, you're going to be upset and you're going to be mad that you wasted a body when you could have just got what
Mhm.
you wanted.
Don't do that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't do that. Just
Yep.
go
That's
for what
very
you
true.
want. And it's okay to switch your moods. If you've only dated dark skinned niggas your whole life and you decide
Mhm.
I might want to fuck a light skinned nigga today, it's
Mhm.
okay. It doesn't mean you hate dark skinned niggas.
Right.
Because dark skinned niggas and light skinned niggas will both do that to you. They'll pressure you. Like if you used to date a dark skinned nigga and then you're dating a light skinned nigga at a certain point and he knows that, the dark
Yep.
skinned nigga come up, oh so you like that light skinned niggas.
Yep.
Like, nigga, you know,
Really?
that shit.
I
Someone
really
always
run
gonna
into
complain
those.
about something.
Yeah.
Somebody really gonna cry
So
about it
just
all the
go
time.
for it. That's
I
They
don't
gonna call
run
it the
into
go for it.
that.
token.
I don't run
And
into that. I've
and
never
Mr.
run
Jones,
into that.
Mr. Jones 169 says, "Good evening, Queens. Good evening, Mr. Jones
Hi, Mr.
169.
I've
Jones.
We
never
That
talking
sounds like
about
run
racial
somebody's
into
father.
colorism.
I feel like I
niggas
should be
Probably.
saying hi to
dating.
Mr. Jones. Sounds like somebody's father. Hi, Mr.
Hey, Mr.
Jones.
Hey,
Jones.
Mr. Jones. But you said
No,
beauty. I'm
it makes
sorry.
me think of that song about Mrs. Jones.
Me and
Okay,
Mr.
Yeah,
no,
that's
Jones.
what it.
that's too old. Okay, so I've never ran into that. I'm sorry.
No.
You
No.
know what it is?
If
It's
a
when you cut a
nigga
nigga
tell
off
me
for the
something
pussy.
about a light skinned nigga, I'm calling him gay off rip. You gay.
It's
Well,
never
and yeah,
about that. It's
but
always
it's
about you
not that.
cutting off the pussy. That's when they
Yeah.
get mad. They'll
You
hate
gay.
every other nigga that's getting the pussy,
You
but
Yeah.
it's
gay.
not them getting the pussy
You
now.
That's
Yeah.
gay.
true, Solo.
That
Y'all
is
from
That's
true.
what that
I'm,
is.
I'm from the
Because
South
sometimes
Park
if it's
era.
another dark skinned nigga, they'll find something else to say
Yep,
on
it's
the
Yeah.
low.
bitch ass nigga tendencies. That's what we call that.
Right.
Bitch
Right. Right.
ass
Right. Right.
nigga.
Yep.
Okay, maybe
So
it's just the
That don't got no
Chicago
color to
ignorant
it.
in me, but
There's no color to
that's
bitch ass niggas.
a
There's no
man
color to
that's
that.
worried about another man that's doing too much for the babies. Thank
goddamn
you.
right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Solo, you want to let the babies know what
Um,
you advice you have for them in regards to them exploring their options in the sexual
And not
colorist
being
world
well,
colorism.
and
well,
not
first
being a
off,
colorist and just and
Colorist.
Priscilla, you can take us out.
First
Okay.
off, I want to say I'm sorry that I, was in the show. I saw a mouse, and I don't fuck with rats, and I don't fuck with
Me
mice.
neither.
I'm sorry.
Me
I had to
neither.
go. I had to call my neighbor
Oh
told
downstairs
jeez,
you.
I don't
and
fuck
tell him
with
to come bring that
rats.
ass up here and kill it.
Shoot.
So that's why we
Oh
figured it
yeah,
out.
you got
But
yeah. I always tell them. I always turn
Shoot.
it to Robin Harris in my house. Gotta go. Gotta go.
go,
Uh-huh.
Gotta
baby,
go.
baby. I live
Shoot.
in the Ville. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Priscilla,
Shoot.
you
I live
already
in
know
East
what
New
that
York.
means.
Shit, you gotta
Yeah.
I live in
go.
the Ville.
If y'all don't use them fucking mice like my daddy taught me back in the day when we lived in Chicago, we used them bitches for target practice. Y'all better shoot.
Oh
Listen, I
shit.
live in Brownsville.
See,
If I
that's
hit
the
a
problem
target,
with
it's
Chicago
gonna
and
be a next
Brownsville.
one coming. These niggas run like gangs, okay? They
Okay,
got
so
their
you
whole
better
crew in the
gang
wall.
back up, bang
I'm not
bang.
trying to put all these holes in my wall, okay? But no, what I feel it is that, like I said, it's a difference between preference and like being a colorist, like you guys were saying. So don't think because you like something or you attracted to it by nature, because when it's by nature, it's something you can't control. Like you don't understand where it's coming from, it just naturally happens. It could be because it's around the men that you grew up around. It could be the first boy that spoke to you, because for a while for me, like I wasn't talking to brown skinned guys in high school, or black men as you want to consider it, because they weren't talking to me. The only niggas that was interested in me was Hispanics. My first was a Puerto
Hold on.
Rican.
Speaking about being interested in you, okay, we have to answer this question because fairly we did this for everyone. So for research purposes, everyone has had to look up everyone. So they looked up porn for me and beauty for research purposes only, and they looked up Percinda's career in music in Hollywood for research purposes only.
Go
Okay.
ahead and
And
give your
so
research purpose only.
not
So
go
you
conform
could
is saying no research purposes for solo. So we have to give
Okay,
them.
well, research purposes, I did season 3 and 4 of Let's Go, the web series,
Oh
Adventures Brooklyn Story. I'm
yes.
on Desert Storm Radio. The show streams on 6 o'clock to 8 every Wednesday, along with my other co-host Nova Star. I'm on 97.5 FM on Thursdays in the tri-state area. 10 to 12 is my show, Charm Approved. Mondays, of course, I'm with the Vanessa Smile 69 Network. That's just what that
Hey,
is.
there we go. For research
Hey.
purposes. For research purposes.
Tuesdays, I have my $2 Tuesday crew I'm always with in secret
Where,
locations in Brooklyn.
where can they find you at on Instagram so they can get all of the deets for everything?
It's the same name at the bottom of the screen right here. S0L0_charm_.
There we go. For
That's
research
simple.
purposes only.
Research
For
purposes.
research purposes only. If you can't
Hey,
find me
Yes.
there,
stop
then look in your
saying
niggas'
that. Stop
DMs.
saying that.
He been getting curved for a while. That's all I can say about
Priscinda,
that one.
please.
Y'all know
Yeah.
my motto.
Yeah, Priscinda, please teach the babies on how they should navigate their sexual lives and incorporate their, colorist tendencies that
Okay.
they may,
So
try to
I'm
act
kind of
out.
on the same thing that beauty is on with just a twist. Make sure that you're safe, first of all. Make sure that you are having sex with someone that you want to have sex with. And if you have a fetish, explore your fetish. That's okay. That's cool. But make sure you're not assigning a fetish, because this is still a person you're talking about. So, explore. That's what sexuality is all about, is learning who you are, learning what you like. All of us, have had a sexual past that taught us, oh, I like that, I don't like this, and I do like that.
I don't know what you're
So
talking about. I'm a virgin. I deleted my whole list.
explore, live your best life. You should be able to have stories by the time you're 75.
It don't
Because that's what
exist.
I'm gonna have when I'm 75. They're gonna think I'm sitting there rocking. Listen, I'm in my head in every story, and I probably have a 30-year-old lover at that point. I'm positive of that. I'm so sure that that's going to be my life. I just already know it.
Oh
So
my God.
live your best life, enjoy life, and stop being so focused on what color someone is. Because if you really want to know the truth, again, here I go with my documentaries. There's a documentary called The Human Family Tree that breaks down how and why we all are the color we are. And it's some real truth in that. So for beauty to have a best friend that's white, my best friend in high school was a white girl. Yeah. Because
my best friend in college was a white girl. She was a ginger baby. She was half Italian and half Irish, and she had a fat
guess
ass.
what?
And she loved
That's not
fucking
my best
niggas.
friend. That's my
And
sister.
guess what, ladies? Because they all came from the San tribe in Africa.
I know damn well that
that tribe is still in that same region. Because Vanessa knows that
gotta get out of here.
I love
But I got
facts,
something else
I love
to add
history,
for the
and I
baby.
love the truth.
We got
something else to add for the baby.
So
really quick. We gotta get
All
out
right,
of here.
boom.
But Priscilla, finish your thought, and then Solo go, and then we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say, is just enjoy your life, enjoy sex. That's what it's there for. Find me on the Grown Man Show every Sunday on DTF Radio from 4 to 6 p.m. And I am always here for my girl Vanessa Smilez on the Smile 69 Network, baby.
There we go. Solo, go ahead really quickly.
All right, boom. So if you're trying to approach charm for research purposes only, I don't like two-tone dicks. And those usually come from light-skinned dudes.
Oh my God.
I don't like pink
is
dicks.
not
They
her
usually
what's
come
the
from
name
light-skinned
charm.
niggas.
No, hold on. Solo will let y'all know what she thinks on her Instagram. Y'all can go straight to her Instagram.
Right.
That's
Girl,
it.
Vanessa
Don't even hit her
Just
up.
saying.
This is your girl Vanessa Smile. Shout out to Logic, shout out to Rances Jr., shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Brooklyn Hot Show in the chat early today. Kelso and Now Go Perform at OGK Network. We're gonna get one picture. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Logic. Thank you to Rances Jr. We are out. We will see y'all back next week. Peace. Bye, y'all.
Are we off?
Almost.
Not yet.
Almost.
Not yet.
I don't know if Logic is still